Hi everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. We're doing another Halloween goodie fun type of video today, and it doesn't require very many ingredients. It's just fun. You can do it with your kids. I did some yesterday with my youngest daughter and her friend, and we made little Halloween jars, and we filled them with this autumn popcorn crunch or monster munch, you can call it. And so it doesn't require a whole lot. You can actually be creative and do whatever you want to do. I am using some autumn mix candy corn that I got at the dollar store. I have some roasted and salted pumpkin seeds that I got at Winco in the bulk section. We have 1 bag of microwave popcorn. I've got some pretzels, and I've got some miniature Reese's pieces. They're in the baking aisle, but if you can't find those, you can use regular Reese's pieces. So everything's melted and ready to go, and all we're going to do is have a piece of parchment or wax paper out, and you could do it on a tray too. But make sure you have your parchment paper and everything out. So I'm just going to lay this on here and kind of flatten it out. And the reason for doing this rather than in a bowl like I did yesterday is it helps coat all the popcorn. So in the bowl, you've got to stir it, and you want it to look pretty. So we're going to kind of just lay this out flat, get our pumpkin seeds out of the way. So lay this out. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to basically break up some pretzels, and you can either crush them or break them up. I'm just going to break them up and kind of let them fall around where the popcorn is. We're basically just making a mix here, and you can be creative and do whatever you want to do with this. I do have some orange candy melts, which are basically kind of like a white chocolate that are colored, and I am using those for the orange color. And then I have some dark chocolate that's melting as well. So I'd say probably right around 6 or 7 pretzels broken up, but you can put as many as you want. Okay. You know, a lot of people love chocolate covered pretzels, so to make it a little bit more salty and pretzely, you can. So you could also double your recipe, use 2 bags of the popcorn, but make sure you get bigger parchment paper than this. All right, now I'm going to do the pumpkin seeds. And we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to use just about 2 tablespoons per 1 bag of popcorn. So not a whole lot, but enough that people can get some and get that salty pumpkin-y crunch. Okay, the next thing we're going to use is the candy corns, and these have big pumpkins in them. I'm going to go ahead and take those out. I just want the candy corns themselves. And I'm going to use a handful of those. You don't need a lot. Just kind of stick those in there. Okay. Just for some really pretty autumny colors. Trying to just make it nice. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the chocolate. And I'm going to do the Reese's Pieces last. Only because I want their color to stand out, and I don't want them to get lost in the mix. So we're going to kind of go ahead and start. I'm just using a butter knife, and I've melted, you know, my candy melts. And we're just going to drizzle this right over the top of the popcorn, trying to hit, you know, obviously every piece of popcorn, but sometimes that's impossible. And not to overcoat some of it. But it's basically just for that pretty color. This is really great to put out if you play bunco. You can put this out if you have the October bunco. You can put it on your bunco table. And it's got the salty plus the sweet, and that's what everybody likes, is to have the sweet snacks and the salty snacks. So you can have it at bunco. You can have it at a Halloween party. You can have it on at your station at work. You can make it as a gift for somebody. You know, endless options. Okay, so there's our orange candy melts, and you can put as much as you like. I'm melting my dark chocolate, and I'm going to go ahead, and that's going to be the next step I do. And I'm going to kind of drizzle that over, just like this. You can see how pretty it's looking. Look at that. Doesn't it look nice and fallish and autumny? Plus it's chocolate. It's kind of like that Harry and David's Moose Munch that you can buy. You know how it has the chocolate and the peanuts and all the yumminess that it has. And really, you know, you can create it at home. Make it as chocolatey as you want or as salty as you want. It doesn't have to be overkill. Sometimes they can be overkill, I know. Okay, so I've used my dark chocolate. And the last thing we're going to do is take these beautiful Reese's Pieces. And what's good about Reese's Pieces is they're already the fall colors. So, you know, it's not like you're searching for fall colors. You've got them right here in front of you. And we're just going to drizzle those on last so that they kind of stick to the popcorn. Just like so. And you have now created your own personal autumn popcorn mix, or moose munch, or monster munch is what I like to call it. I'm going to go ahead and come down a little bit on this so you can see it. Just like that. Come down and we'll zoom up a little bit for you.